Hey Freedom Family, I'm glad you're here at _Freedom for Life _ where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. And I am so excited about today's conversation because today I'm going to give you that one thing, the one thing that you are unhappy with, unsatisfied with, that if you can find joy in it, you'll change your life forever. So let's get started, shall we? And as we're getting started, could you do me a favor? Could you become part of the Freedom Family by subscribing? We really want you to be a part of what we're doing here. And speaking of becoming part of the family, if you could hit that notification bell, you'll know when every conversation is happening so you can be in every conversation that's happening. And so what is that thing, that one thing that maybe is bothering you, upsetting you, making you unhappy, that you need to find joy in? That one trick, right? That one key thing, that one item in your life that if you can find joy in it, you can find the things that you need to be successful in your life. Well, here's what it is: finding joy in your dissatisfaction. So what do I mean by that? Well, here's the truth of the matter. Any person who is satisfied with where their life is at is probably not going to find the motivation to change their life. The honest truth is that right next to being comfortable in your life is this other word, complacency. When I'm comfortable, I'm complacent in being willing to change the things that are in my life. But when I'm unsatisfied, that's when there's some motivation to say, hey, I know I'm supposed to be somewhere where I'm not, and where I'm at is not exciting. So I need to change that. Because here's the truth of the matter. Comfort is like buying the most amazing house in the worst neighborhood. It feels really exciting for a while. It feels really good for a while. But over time, it starts to become less and less a place you want to be at. And comfort isn't the place you want to stay at. But dissatisfaction, now that's a tool that you can use. Because in that place of agitation and irritation, here's the truth of the matter. I believe the dissatisfaction in our life is because there's more to our life. And on the inside, it's screaming out that it wants to be let out. Dissatisfaction is actually a gift, because it's in that place that you start to understand, hey, my spirit is telling me that there's more for me than where I'm at. And in that place, you can find the motivation to understand that you can move forward, not stay where you're at. Dissatisfaction isn't saying that I'm not grateful for where I'm at. You can be grateful, but still unsatisfied with staying there. Because at the end of the day, there's something on the inside of you that is saying that there's more for the life than where I'm at, and I'm willing to move forward to get there. So where are you at? Are you that person who's accomplished great things and done amazing feats in your life? The word I would tell you is this, that there's always more. There's a saying that says this, that you're either growing or dying, but you can't do both. So whether you've accomplished great things, there's always more that you can have. That gift of dissatisfaction can propel you towards that next level of life, right? Doing more and being better. There's always the opportunity to do that, to continue to grow into the fullness of the person you're called and created to be. There's no time limit, there's no date range, there's no level of accomplishment that says, I'm satisfied here and there's nothing more. There's always more for you. So if you're that person who's accomplished things, you have the plaques on the wall, you have the medals on your chest, you have those things that you've accomplished. Hey, those trophies will rust someday, but there's more for you that you can live out. Don't be satisfied with your accomplishment. If you've done great things, do more. Who knows the level and the height that you're supposed to be reaching in your life? You will if you continue to use dissatisfaction as a gift to prompt you to move forward. Or maybe you're a person who hasn't really felt like you've fulfilled your life, that you've really not measured up, or you've not done the things that you've hoped or you've desired. Well, I would tell you this, there is no time limit for you either. It doesn't really matter where you start. What matters is where you end up. It doesn't really matter where you currently reside. What matters is the direction and the destination you're shooting for. Whether you've done great things in your life or you haven't felt like you've accomplished a whole lot, the fact of the matter is there's always today to start fresh and to use that gift of dissatisfaction to move you forward, not as a weapon to beat yourself up, but as fuel to push you towards the life that you're created for. Whether you've felt you failed 100 times, try 101. Whether you felt like you haven't really given your effort or your energy into it, well, maybe today's that day that you move forward. There is a gift in your life, no matter where you're at, no matter what you've done, what you've accomplished, and who you are. And it's the gift of dissatisfaction. It's the you that's on the inside that's screaming that there's more for my life than where I'm at. And you can be that person that you're created to be and have the life that you're created for. And one of the ways you can motivate yourself is finding joy in your dissatisfaction, because the dissatisfaction in your life simply says this: I'm a person of great worth and value, and it's time to move forward into that life that I'm created for. You have it in you. Use this dissatisfaction in your life to fuel yourself to move into the life that you're created for. There is more. There's higher, there's greater, there's wider, there's deeper things that are meant for you in your life. Don't ever settle for. Always be willing to be dissatisfied enough to say, I'm grateful for the things I have, but I believe there's another thing coming. Gratitude doesn't mean I don't get to strive to move ahead. It just means I recognize what I've done so far. Do both. Be grateful and be dissatisfied, and you'll have the life that you're created for. I have so much confidence in you. We're here to help you. I can't wait for you to do it. If you want to learn more about how to do that, you can join our Life Mastery course. In our description down below, we have our Facebook and Instagram accounts. Give me a DM on there and I can have a conversation to see if you can be a part of that mentoring program that'll help you get there. But at the end of the day, do this for me. If you could hit that like, if you could put a comment, if you could share this with somebody you know, get the word out there that dissatisfaction isn't a burden, it's a gift. And at the end of the day, do me this favor: dominate your day.